Okay, we're here at Futuresonic at the Contact Theatre with NME.com, and we've got the artistic director of Futuresonic, Drew Hemment. Hello Drew, how are you doing?
Hey.
Good. Okay, we've got a couple of questions for you about Futuresonic. It's been running for 14 years now, and it's changing next year, isn't it, from Futuresonic label to something called Future Everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Could you explain why the change is coming about?
Yeah, sure. Well, we started off being about the future of music, and we decided that wasn't enough. We wanted to be the future of everything. It kind of reflects the programme these days. You know, we came out of a music space. My background's music, but these days the festival encompasses so much. You know, it's got a big art programme. It's got a massive conference where we get really visionary people who are really not only talking about the future, they're making the future. You know. And so where we've come from, music, it's just grown and grown and grown. And now it's just burst its banks, and it's about so much that we wanted a new name that captured that sense of openness and something in the ambition, but also had a little bit of tongue-in-cheek and a little bit of humour about it too.
Yeah, okay. So you've got, you've had some great lineups already the past few nights, and tonight you've got Times New Viking and Crystal Antlers at the Urbis festival. So, do you feel next year, you know, music's still going to be a big part of the Futuresonic or Future Everything banner?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's not that we're losing the music; it's that the music's taking over. I mean, Futuresonic is fairly unique in that it's a festival that came out of music and has taken that philosophy and the music and has just run with it. You know. A lot of other big cultural festivals, they come from the art or whatever, and music's kind of bolted on. And most of your music festivals are just straight conventional gigs. We've come out of music culture and we've taken on all these other areas, but still keeping the music absolutely at the core and keeping that ethos central to everything we do.
Okay. So we spoke a little bit about performances so far. Who's been your favourite performance so far?
Oh man, I hate those questions. Last night, Daedalus, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just rocked it. So many. Possibly for me, I would say Soap and Skin. Singer-songwriter from Austria, not well known in the UK, massive in Europe. And we got to hear her in an intimate 120 capacity chapel, most beautiful setting, and I haven't seen a performance like that since I don't know when. Amazing.
Okay, so why is Futuresonic located in Manchester?
Futuresonic's a festival that's about the city. You know? There's many festivals like ours that roam around the world and just parachute in wherever there's someone with a little bit of funding to do that. And we've taken another approach. We've laid really deep roots in this city. You know, this is a city that has music to its core, to its very fibre. You know, Manchester's all about music. And so what we've done is really get to know the city. And over the last 14 years, this city has shaped us, and now we're starting to shape the city. You know, we're one of the events that, you know, people know Manchester for. You know, internationally, you know, there's Joy Division, but what's Manchester about today? That's what we're into. You know, it's the next thing. You know, what's bubbling up from underground now in the city, and that's what we're presenting. We're creating a stage that brings the best artists from around the world to Manchester, but we're also giving a massive shout out for this great city.
Okay. And at the moment, do you feel that people are more open to creative and technological initiatives in the economic climate?
You mean because it's tough times? Yeah, I think so. I mean, when times get tough, people have to be inventive, you know? It is a really tough time, and some people are having, you know, a bad time. A lot of people lost their jobs, and, you know, it's tough times. But quite often, you know, look back at different periods in history, in musical history, a lot of great music comes out of tough times. And, you know, if you look at the quality of stuff that's going on now, and also the stuff that's just being made, and those new artists who are just kind of breaking out, that will probably be, you know, on the smaller stages this year and maybe on the main stages next year or the year after. I think a lot of great stuff is happening and will come out in these times.
Okay. Okay, final question for you, Drew. What kind of, if you could pick one modern technological device that you couldn't live without, what would you pick?
Oh man, well what's going on is that technology is changing, yeah? And so, I mean, it's the mobile phone, isn't it, for everybody? That's the device we can't live without. But as you'll see, if you come here, you know, next year, basically technology is changing. Technologies won't look like a computer or a laptop in the future. Technology will be embedded. When we walk through a door, it will scan us and know who we are and be able to send us information that's relevant to who we are. So technology is changing. So what's important to me won't be that way in a year or 2 years' time. And if people want to see what the future is, come to Future Everything next year.
Okay, Drew, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.